if I want to maintain the success I got, I'll have to repeat the characters I did, and I didn't want to do that.
And we are hearing about you making a Bollywood film soon with Shah Rukh Khan. What do you have to say on that?
The whole TRP thing, it's
Of course, yeah.
quite crazy. So I think it works for films, it works for anything entertaining, but news has to be facts. That's where you get the right information.
So next time also, I hopefully will be associating, but
For the
definitely second part should we all should watch it on theaters, on big screen. Yeah.
Hi guys, this is Himesh and welcome to Pinkvilla. Today we have with us the team of Naaradan. Welcome to Pinkvilla guys, it's lovely having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now my first question is to anyone who wishes to answer, what does this title signify?
The
With
director.
context to the story of the film.
See, it's Naaradan is from our mythology, Puranas. Narad Muni, you have
Yeah.
heard about him?
Yes, of course.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. He was the first messenger.
Yeah.
So that way, I got this name, and I discussed with my writer Unniyar, and everyone thought it was the perfect title for this movie. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how.
And how did the two of you react when he narrated the script to you? Because it seems like a thriller set against the backdrop of media, which is pretty intriguing in that way. So
For me, when he narrated the script itself, I knew that I had a lot to do for this character. I had to do a lot of preparations for this character, but still it was a meaty role for me.
yeah.
So I instantly said yes, and then they gave me a lot of even the minor details were discussed in the narration, and after the conversations, I got a clear picture about what they are expecting from me as an actor. So I started preparing for the character months before the shoot, and by the time we started shooting, I was pretty much confident to do the character.
Yeah. And for you?
I was called by Aashiq Abu for this film, and I was instantly excited. I always wanted to work with him, and he told me the gist of the film, and then he told me about my character, and I'm playing a lawyer, which is something I've not done at all. Again, very exciting, and also I was very nervous because it's something I've not tried. But yeah, it's a challenge that actors would love to get into characters, like different things, try different things. So I got that opportunity in Naaradan, and very fortunate for it, and very, very excited for people to see it also.
Correct. And how do the three of you view the world of media in today's time?
Like after working in this movie, I got a better idea about what's happening inside the media. Like I got a chance to stand in someone else's shoes and look at things.
Yeah.
And like the major difference between movies and news channels is like we cannot use fiction in news channels, but in movies we can use fiction. That's a major difference.
Yeah.
But in today's world, I don't know if everyone is aware of that.
Yeah.
Like we are trained to believe whatever news channels report.
Yeah.
From our childhood, when we had this just 15 minutes news from 7 to 7:15, we were trained like that. But when news channels started reporting news 24/7, the competition increased.
Yeah.
So in movies, when competition increases, we can use gimmicks, and we can use different ways of filmmaking and make it more interesting. And it necessarily it's not necessary that it's truth that we are telling, but it's not the same when competition increases in this TV channels. They cannot stay away from truth. They cannot add fiction. They cannot add gimmicks. They have to tell us the truth because we are trained to believe them.
True.
But I'm not blaming, I'm not generalizing anything, but at least some of them are doing that.
True. And for you? How do you view journalism in today's time?
It's very tricky. You always don't get the facts checked. So most of the time that one news is in 5 different ways. So you'll have to end up figuring out what is right. So I think everybody's quick to just get a headline or just to get a bit of news, and rather than going into finding the truth, which was news originally. So I think that is how things are. And the whole TRP thing, it's
Of course, yeah.
quite crazy. So I think it works for films, it works for anything entertaining, but news has to be facts. That's where you get the right information. So I think that's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you must have done a lot of research to, create this world. What was the most shocking thing that you found out about how the media world functions?
See, actually, the writer of the movie is himself a journalist from Kerala. He was one of the journalists of the first batch when the 24/7 news channels started in Kerala.
Okay.
10-15 years back. So he knows everything like first-hand experience. And even I follow news from my childhood.
Okay.
So I've seen these things happen right in front of my eyes. When there was Doordarshan news, like Tovi said, it was half an hour.
Yeah, 7 to 7.
7 to 7. And then television news channels came, and now it's 24/7.
Yeah.
So I follow news, so I know certain areas, but what happens behind the newsrooms, my writer knows. So that was set because only thing we had to worry is about the fictional arc of the movie, of the character,
Okay.
working on the characters and creating the dramas. That was the actual work.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. And I don't know, I was just reading one of your interviews wherein you said that, you had almost quit acting after having a bad experience on film, and then you took a 3 months break and then you got back. What was the triggering point for you to return to movie, and how do you feel, how confident, because after that, if you look at your filmography, it has been a series of good films that you have done. So how did you introspect in that phase?
What I wanted is a break. That's what I understood by the end of that break.
Okay.
I got a 3 months break. Me, along with my wife and kid, we traveled. 10 days in Dubai, 6-7 days in Cambodia.
Yeah.
And then we went to Turkey, 1 week in Turkey, 1 week in China.
Yeah.
By the time I came back, I was clear. This is something I have always dreamed about from my childhood.
Okay.
And I was living my dream. At some point, I had to, it was not like quitting. I wanted a break. I took a break, and I needed some more time to decide if I should continue or not. But that's when I understood, like, a lot more people than I expected love me, and they want me to be in the industry. And a lot of people in the industry, a lot of their work depend on my work. When I act in the movie, hundreds of them get work every day, and a lot of them depend on me, my staff, their families, and I know hundreds or thousands of them want to be in a position like me. I know the value of that. I understood it even better after the traveling thing, and that my mind got clear after that. Then I decided I'll be here for it.
Okay. And
until audience say get out. Till then I'll be here.
And even your script sense changed after that?
It's not a script sense. I took even more time to analyze the script and analyze the team. Like when I listen to a script, I cannot tell the director to go make this movie and come back and then let's shoot my portions. I cannot do that. So I have to believe someone blindly depending on how they narrate me the script. So it's like a gambling. We just follow our instinct, and sometimes it works. Sometimes their imagination will be very much different from ours. When they narrate a script, I am imagining, I am watching that movie inside my head with my imagination and creativity. But it's not necessary that it's the same movie which he had in his mind.
True.
Sometimes it can be a better movie. Sometimes it can be a not so good movie. But it's the same everywhere. I don't know if any actor has 100% success.
No one. Some films work, some don't.
And if I want to maintain the success I got, I'll have to repeat the characters I did. And I didn't want to do that. And after this break, I decided, okay, I'll do experiments. If I fail, it's okay. I'll do another one next. it's fine. It's okay to fail.
Yeah.
It's okay if your movie is not collecting hundreds or 2,000 crores. It doesnn't matter.
Yeah.
You should just be true to your profession or whatever you do. You just be true to that and work hard.
Success will follow
Yeah.
eventually. Yeah.
And then when my mind got clear, when I got time, and after this break, 2-3 months after that, we got a huge break, lockdown, and it made me think even better.
Yeah.
Like I had this thought, okay, what do I want? I never asked that question. I always followed other actors' paths, and I thought that is success. No, me able to do what I want to do,
Is success.
I want to call that success. And that's my theory right now.
Yeah, it makes sense perfectly. Yeah. And you know, Helen is considered to be one of your best performances till date, and it is being remade in Hindi as well. What are your thoughts on that? Like, and how do you view Helen? Like, what impact has Helen had on your filmography? If we have to look at it.
Helen for me was actually a very big leap from Kumbalangi because it was my second film and it's a title character. I'm basically heading the film and it's a huge responsibility. And full credit goes to the producers and the director who really wanted me on board because I was pretty unsure of why would they come to me who's just beginning and risk everything for, you know, a character like that for me. But that faith really helped me to put in everything that I had to put into Helen, and I think that worked. I was very honest with the character and had a lot of effort put into it. Literal blood, sweat, and tears was spread there, and so I think that kind of worked really well for me. And because of the hard work, I got really good comments on the film and the way I've worked for it also. So yeah, more work. I mean, more effort means more work. So
Yeah. And what do you have to say about the Hindi remake? That
it's wonderful that you know our films are going into other languages. It is another great compliment that you know our content is going into other languages, which means that it's traveling beyond Malayalam. So it's always great to know.
And so, you know, you are known for creating so many thrillers in the Malayalam industry, and so many of them have got the cult status as well. What sort of pressure does that put on you to, you know, bring something new in this space time and again?
I don't feel that pressure. I just follow my intuitions and, you know, be honest to that whatever I find. So I don't feel that kind of pressure. Every film is a challenge, obviously, for every filmmaker, but I enjoy it.
Correct. And you know, we are hearing about you making a Bollywood film soon with Shah Rukh Khan. What do you have to say on that?
See, we just finished a meeting with him. We shared an idea. He was happy with it, but you know, it will take some time. You know, since the pandemic case is still going on, his schedules, our schedules, anyways, it's gonna take time. That's what I mean.
Correct. But it would be in a typical, the kind of film that you make, the thriller and all those elements.
Oh, I can't say that, but yes, some kind of thriller. Yeah.
Right. And you tasted, you know, you got your national recognition with Minnal Murali. It was one of the most viewed films for Netflix, even in the Northern Belt, globally actually we can say. How does that feel like, and you know, what are the plans of taking that franchisee forward?
It feels great, and yeah, about the sequel of that movie, we are yet to finalize the script, and only if we land on a solid script, we can announce or make some official announcements like that. It will take time for sure, because we will not like consider doing something like that without a solid script.
Yeah.
We have an idea, let the writers develop the script, and then we'll decide if we should have a sequel or not.
Right. But you know, given
But definitely there are possibilities for a sequel. Even I want to do the sequel. Basil want to do that. Writers want to do that. Producer want to do that.
Yeah.
But we cannot spoil the name of Minnal Murali.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So we have to do something even better than
Better
Minnal Murali. So that's the waiting time.
Okay. But given that first film premiered on Netflix, can we see a possibility of a theatrical thing, or does it become a franchisee of?
Second part, we are looking for a theatrical release for sure.
Okay.
But
It will take time.
But we want to associate with Netflix and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Netflix definitely only because it came in Netflix, the way they promoted the movie, the way they placed the movie as an Indian superhero movie and as Indian Christmas release from Netflix.
Yeah.
It was something which beyond our expectations, and that's what helped a lot of people outside India, non-Malayalis, non-Indians, who doesn't have any clue about the language Malayalam or the state Kerala have watched the movie.
Correct.
And that's I'll give the credit to our worldwide distributor Netflix.
Correct.
So next time also, I hopefully we'll be associating, but
For the
definitely second part should we all should watch it on theaters, on big screen. Yeah.
And last words on Naaradan before signing off from all three of you.
Yeah, please watch the film. That's it.
Yes.
And
yeah, we've put in a lot of effort and a lot of hard work, and I personally really hope that people enjoy the film more than anything, and I'm really sure that it's an honest film, so people would really love to watch it in theaters. So just hoping for that. Yeah.
And Tovino?
So I believe there are different kind of movies. Some movies are meant to be entertainers. Some movies are meant to make an impact. I believe this will be an entertainer as well as it will make an impact, and that's what we believe. End of the day, it has to be decided by the audience.
Yeah.
So we are also waiting for the response from the audience. So everyone, please go and try watching this movie from theaters itself. And if you like it, please spread the word.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
It was
you.
lovely having you here.
Thank you.
And wish you all the best for the release.
Thank you so much.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.